Strengthenx, we are back. Part 2 of our strength training series.
Boom.
Part 1 you should have watched already, the appearing here, little white banner. That was covering the mental barriers you may come across while doing strength training. If you haven't seen it, we recommend checking that one out. So what is the plan today?
The plan today is how to get over plateaus. If you have been deadlifting, squatting, bench pressing, particularly the videos are going to be showing deadlifts, but all the same rules apply. The variabilities on what you need to do is when you start to plateau at a particular lift, you want to start adding certain parameters in where you can get through those plateaus. So what we're going to do is go over some variations of how you can get through plateaus. But specifically today is
Specifically
is deadlifts.
Woohoo!
So, if you're a conventional deadlifter, what I would like you to do is switch over to sumo deadlifts. You can still do your conventional deadlifts purely for good form and technique. Of course, we've reinforced that in the last video, still stick to your programming. However, switch to the sumo lift. And if you're a sumo lifter, I would recommend switch to conventional. Yes, it's your weaker lift, but you can PB in both of these areas if you haven't done them that much. And of course, what that will actually do is help with adaptation to your current proper lift that you're trying to achieve.
I'd like to add, not to lift like a complete knobhead like this guy. We want you to do some China plates. This builds that stability in the deadlift. The reason we call them the China plates is because you load them down as to not to break the China plates. Make as little sound as you can, control it, and then really gently tap on the floor.
So we're going to go through pause reps. This is one great way of getting through plateaus. One of the variations that you can do is the positive variation. And this helps you with more stability. So if you ever feel like the weight's crushing you, you can't hold your back straight, actually hold it there for longer with a lighter weight. You can do the negative variation as well. So you can lift it normally on the way up and get more control on the way down. It will put more stress under the spine. That's why we recommend doing a lighter weight. And of course, if you do a lighter weight from that point onwards, you'll find that you'll get a little bit more strength in the lower back area. So you'll feel more confident lifting that particular weight as you go back up in the weight.
See.
Okay, so if you lack speed, the one thing you can do is do speed reps. Really fast on the way up and then more control on the way down. One of the variations, the reason why we do speed reps is because a lot of people have the stability or power, but they lack the speed. Force equals mass times acceleration. If you don't have the acceleration, but you have the mass, you're not going to be able to lift the weight very well either. So all these variabilities are for people who actually have some good quality of form. However, if you don't have any kind of basis of form and you want to know a little bit more about deadlifts, pop in a comment below and we will go over how to do the deadlift properly, precisely. Of course, there are a million videos of deadlifts out there and everyone has their own bias variations. However, we'll go over the variation that works best for you and we'll try and show a few different methodologies and just try and adapt one to your style.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, I hope that helps you out, guys. We did in the last video talk about setting long-term unrealistic goals. So we spoke at AS, so you don't know what AS are, check out the top. We still want to know yours, so in this video or the last video, put a comment below about what your current goals are.
Yep, hashtag.
Yes, I'm hashtagging hype. So, our name on Instagram, if you haven't got us on Instagram, go and find us. At Strengthenx. It'll be in the description below as well, so you can click on that. What we want you to do is put up a video or a picture of your goals. If it's deadlifts, it's handstands, whatever it is. Hashtag Strengthenx goals. Hashtag us in, and then we can comment on those videos for you and give you some tips maybe on your Instagram. So the more you communicate with us, the more we can help you. And
what gives us the credentials to help you out on strength goals is we're badass motherfuckers. And that's it. I can lift a load of weight. So just that's why.
That's it. It's badass.
Yeah. If you want proof, go to our Instagram.
Yes. And that's it from us, guys.
Okay.
We'll see you next time.
And remember,
share.
share.